evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, June 19th, 2018. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, we'll bring you more news from the recent Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. The Southern Wheels in Motion car show was this past Saturday at Wagner Park in Tullahoma. And we'll introduce you to the latest Tullahoma honorary alderman. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
100 vehicles under $15,000 at 5 locations, both Tullahoma and Winchester. Keith Barnett here at the Russell Barnett Automotive Family, and new car sales have been so great. We have a huge selection of pre-owned inventory. Do you have a trade? Maximum trade allowance going on right now. 100 vehicles under $15,000, maximum trade-in allowance. Best website in the business at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
The day the Lord created hope could be the same day He created spring.
Springtime's here. It's a good time to get our air conditioners checked out before those hot summer days get here. We've been here for a little over 35 years. It's been our pleasure to serve our community. We'd like to thank you for Tullahoma's finest, and from all of us to all of you.
Thank you!
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Welcome back. Notes for Notes is a nonprofit organization that designs, equips, and staffs after-school recording studios inside boys and girls clubs across America, offering youth the opportunity to explore, create, and record music for free. Executive Director Phil Gilley spoke at Bonnaroo about their program.
Since 2006, Notes for Notes has opened over 22 studios in 11 states in 16 cities. I'm talking LA to BK, coast to coast, all over. Atlanta, Brooklyn, Austin, Cleveland, Detroit, East Los Angeles, Nashville, San Francisco, Ventura, New Orleans, hitting all the key music markets and expanding beyond that, giving the opportunity for the youth to learn about music, produce music, and understand there is so much more to this industry than just being on a stage. We are so thankful and grateful to be partners as through the Works Fund to help this organization expand and do better. And with that, I'd like to bring Phil Gilley up here, our Executive Director, to talk about all the amazing things and how we're able to serve over the 8,000 youths with this program.
Hello, everybody. As Jeff said, we're just about to open our 22nd studio, and that wouldn't be possible without supporters like Les Paul Foundation and the Bonnaroo Works Fund. We get to come to Bonnaroo to do this really cool project where we bring a mobile studio backstage, take the best tracks the youth have created from all across the country, and then lay down artist features. But starting at the ground level, we wouldn't, as an organization, we wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the achievements and the innovations of Les Paul. We build free after-school recording studios for youth, but we wouldn't be recording without his inventions of multi-track recording, stereo reverb. And our studios are packed with drums, guitars, just like this one right here, keyboards, synthesizers, groove stations, full recording studio, all free for young people to be able to come in, record, make music completely for free. And this year we're doing a really exciting project. You're going to hear one of the songs that's going to be on this album, but it's called the Les Paul Remix Project, which Les Paul Foundation has sponsored us to do. And what we're doing is we're taking the inspiration of Les, some of his music too, and we're making completely original songs, all written by the youth in the studios, to celebrate the legacy of his achievements, but also raise awareness of everything he's done amongst the next generation. So now I'd like to bring up some of the youth from our Nashville studios. We're going to be playing a song that you're going to hear some cool Les Paul references in, as well as some originals from them. So I'd like to bring up Landon and Taylor from our Nashville studio to play a good song for you.
Taylor Gale and Lenny Watts are two students who have benefited from the Nashville Notes for Notes program and performed a duet they wrote especially for the event.
Hello everyone, my name is Taylor Gale, and this is...
My name is Lenny Watts.
And I wanted to thank the Les Paul Foundation, Notes for Notes, and Bonnaroo having us out here to play. As he said, this is a Les Paul inspired song for his birthday, and he has a very particular way of playing that has inspired many artists. So this song takes it back to when two lovers are dancing on the side of the street. And we are not dating, I promise you. No.
Every song brings a memory, takes you right back in time. Every single detail comes right back into your mind. The most days I've admit I forget the time I own shoes, but I remember dancing on the sidewalk with you.
Don't know what I was saying, but I remember that too. As Paul was playing, how high the moon, how we get there, don't ask me, I don't have a clue. But I remember dancing on the sidewalk with you.
We can be together, so we'll live in this song forever. Every song brings a memory, takes you right back in time.
One day we will meet, same street, your dreams are mine.
When that song starts to play night and day in a moment or two,
On the sidewalk with you. On the sidewalk with you.
there you go.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Russell's got your truck, man. Russell's got your truck.
Keith Barnett here at the Russell Barnett Automotive family, and we have sold so many new trucks. We've got over 100 pre-owned trucks to choose from. Any make, any size, any model. It's as easy as going to russellbarnett.com to check out our pre-owned truck inventory. And remember, why buy your next truck anywhere else?
With the best selection anywhere, Russell's got your truck, man.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Cool off at Southern Middle Tennessee's newest water park, Tullahoma's Splash Island. Fun for all ages. 3 25-foot water slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 to 9 p.m. Sundays, 1 to 6. Join the fun at Tullahoma's Splash Island.
Welcome back. The annual Southern Wheels in Motion Car Show was held Saturday at Wagner Park in Tullahoma. Let's check out some of the sights and sounds of that event.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. Amy Christopher is the latest Tullahoma honorary alderman. Let's watch as she is introduced last week to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen.
Well, you see, we have a new face join us this evening. We're very pleased to welcome Miss Amy Christopher. She has quite the resume. She is a rising senior at Tullahoma High School. She has a cumulative GPA of 4.77. I don't know how you do that, but ACT score of 34. She's a contender for the National Merit semifinalist. She has selected from her freshman class for achievements in World History Honors. She's third overall in Tennessee in the DECA competition for marketing communications. She's a preliminary scholastics winner and second runner-up overall of Distinguished Young Women, Cumberland Valley, Tullahoma. She placed second overall in the pre-calculus test for the Middle Tennessee region. She is a junior varsity soccer most valuable player. She earned the Faculty Chemistry Award. She is a member of the Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society. She was an alternate in Volunteer Girls State. She's a member of the National Honor Society, the National English Honor Society. She's vice president of the senior class this coming year. She's on the tennis team, and perhaps most significant, she's a lifeguard at Spice Island. So, we're very pleased to welcome Ms. Christopher. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, please, ma'am.
So I think he mostly hit the mark on that. One thing you don't get from my resume is that I'm a very creative person. I love art, and I love getting involved with our community with that. I like to volunteer at the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center, participate in student exhibits there. I like to be involved in the community. You know, I'm involved in student council and honor societies that really do give back and get involved with our community. So that's important to me also. And I'm also athletic as I am artsy. So, and you kind of heard that in there too. I dance, and then I play tennis and soccer. So I think that about covers it for me, and I'm just really humbled and excited to be here with you guys tonight. So thank you for having me.
Where do you want to go to school?
So that's undecided. I'm still looking around trying to figure that out.
Is Alabama a choice? Probably not, but I'm just asking.
Probably not. Probably autumn before that, yes.
For those of you who don't know, one of the biggest fans of Alabama in Tullahoma is sitting to my left. I won't call his name because that will give him an opportunity to speak. But but you're thinking, you shared with me earlier, maybe Auburn.
Yes,
maybe
I have a sister that goes to Auburn. So.
Yeah. We've got a fan there too. So to compliment, she doesn't know this, I don't believe, but the Tullahoma Arts Council recognized Miss Christopher in second place in grades 9 through 12 at the recent art show that we had in Tullahoma at South Jackson. So in addition to all the accolades, you can now add that to your 3 pages of awards. So if you don't mind, Ms. Christopher, stand at your desk and we'll present you with an honored alderman certificate.
Okay.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has proudly served your auto rental for over 30 years. Check out this huge selection to choose from. Small car, mid-size car, full-size car, crossover vehicle, SUV, minivan, pickup trucks, 12 and 15 passenger vans. Whether big or small, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has them all. Stop by our 2 locations to serve you, Tullahoma and in Winchester. And remember, my question is, why rent anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. Last week we brought you a story about the installation of the new commander of American Legion Post 43 in Tullahoma. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, the video portion of that story did not play. We apologize for that, and tonight we bring you that video as retiring Commander Benny Garrick administers the oath to new Commander Retired General Alan Harris.
Commander, I didn't have time to memorize this, so I'm going to read it. I hope you forgive me.
Okay.
Commander, to you is entrusted a very sacred duty, that of teaching and protecting the cardinal principles of the American Legion throughout your entire squadron, or throughout your entire post. To you is entrusted supervision of the duties of all other officers of the post. To you will come the indigent and the distressed, and it is your duty to see that no worthy comrade is turned away without justice. It is your duty to see that freedom is ever the watchword of those with whom you come in contact. Loyalty to your post, to its membership to the American Legion, and requirements which you now assume. You are more than the presiding officer for meetings. You are guided by the Constitution and by the decision of the post as a body. Yet the responsibility for failure or success of the year's program is largely on your shoulders. You must initiate and carry programs through to completion. You must thoroughly familiarize yourself with the policies and traditions of your squadron and the post-American Legion. To you, I extend congratulations to the American Legion. I wish you well as you assume the responsibility of your office. To the members of Post 43 of the American Legion, I present to you the officers of your choice. I congratulate you on the selections you have made. Now that you have chosen them to guide the destinies of this post, it is your duty to aid them in every way. Help them keep the post a free organization of free men faithful to its principles and ideals. Commander, congratulations.
Thank you, Commander.
Wish you well.
I appreciate that. I'm going to need a lot of help.
And I appreciate all the help I've gotten through the years.
For many decades, I understand.
For a while.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guest includes Samantha Waters, who will stop by to invite everyone to come out and see the play She Loves Me at the Manchester Arts Center. Jonathan from the Duck River Cleanup will come by and ask for our help at their annual river cleanup, and we'll have more Bonnaroo coverage. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
I have 30 seconds to tell you about RussellBarnett.com. We're going to find over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get your trade appraised, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get financing done, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get collision repair assistance, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get auto rental assistance, RussellBarnett.com. We are the one-stop shop, one click away. Why click anywhere else?
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1952 at 99 degrees. The average high, or the record low was in 1965 at 51 degrees. Hard to imagine that on a day like today. Average high on this day is 86 and the average low is 63. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for tonight with a low of around 72. Hot with a 50% chance of rain expected on Wednesday with a high of 91 and a low of 71. Hot with a 40% chance of rain in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 87 and a low of 70. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.